For liquid liner, I'm going to be using the Tom Ford liquid liner. You do not have to use something this expensive. I get it on sale whenever there's a sale, like a Sephora sale or a Nordstrom, because I do think this is an exceptional product. However, I also think the Lancome Lash Idole, I think that's what it's called, the Ultra Precise Waterproof Liner is also a great option, and it's a little bit more affordable. I'm sure there are other great ones too, but these are the ones that I typically use. On one eye, I'm going to use tape. I don't typically use tape unless I really want like a super crisp line. So I'm just going to take some tape, and I think I got this from like Real Techniques or something. It was in like a brush set. And I'm going to line it up with my bottom lash and kind of have it angled that way so that it's not going out horizontally, but it's also not like straight up. So just go with your eye shape and just kind of map it out from like your bottom lash line and just do it that way. I'm going to do this eye first without the tape and then this one with the tape. So I like to use, a finger to anchor my hand so that it's steady. And I like to go on the side first, like this. So I'm using the side of it, and I'm going really tight against my lash line. Oops. I feel like I'm a little unsteady right now. So the key is to just go slow. Take your time, open your eye, close your eye, and just assess where you're at. Okay, so because I have hooded eyes, I don't typically like to do a very thick line right here. Now I'm going to take this out a little. So I'm mapping it out. I may just take it up a little bit more. So it's looking like this. And then I'm going to fill in from that tip like that. And now I'm anchored. So my hand is steady. And I'm just winging it up. So the key is to open your eye, close your eye, open your eye, close your eye to get a sense of where you're at. Okay, now before it dries, I'm just going to take my finger and just kind of clean that up. I want to thicken it a little bit. So this is like a bigger wing, but that's what that's looking like. You can clean this up with your fingernail like I did. You don't want to, you want to do it right away so that it doesn't dry. You can also use a concealer brush, something like this, and use a little bit of your concealer. So I use the NARS Soft Matte, and I just put a little bit in there, and I'm just going to kind of clean that up like that. And you can use your finger too. But the key is using like a very straight brush. And that kind of just makes the line really crisp. I'm just gonna go over this with my blush brush. And there we have it. So I did my eye makeup first. I didn't do my mascara yet, but I did my eye makeup first, like my eyeshadow. So there's that eye. Now let's do this eye. So this one might be a little easier just because we have tape. So I'm literally just following the tape line. And I'm not bringing it all the way in. You can, but for my particular eye, I don't like to all the time. I usually bring it in to right about here. And I try to look at this one. This one's way more, it's thicker. So I want to thicken this one up a little. Okay, I'm gonna remove the tape very lightly. Now I'm going to use my finger to straighten that out because I almost feel like this was a little bit easier. I think without the tape, it's easier. So I am just going to clean this up. See how it's just kind of, it's not very clean right now. Like I need to like make this tip a little bit straighter. I don't know, I'm not loving this one as much. I'm gonna take my brush again and just clean this up. This is gonna help. This one, oh, this one needs a lot of love. Yeah. So this is just like real time. So you're seeing like, this is how you fix it. If you mess up, because liquid liner is kind of tough sometimes. Like you don't really want to mess it up, but it's so easy to mess up. So just take your time, have a tool like this handy so that you can clean it up, and then just assess it as you go. So I still want to clean this up. Like I feel like it's not where I want it to be. Okay. So I'm just looking directly in the mirror to clean this up. I do feel like they're pretty close now. This is like all messed up over here. So I'm going to take my concealer brush that I used earlier and just also clean that up on the sides here because it's like leaving a mark. And then I'm going to take my blush and bronzer brush and just kind of go over that as well to cover up where we went in with the concealer. And this just helps like even everything out if you made a mistake. Okay, so that is what it's looking like. I think that came out pretty good. So let's do mascara. I'm going to curl my lashes. And then I'm using my Lancome Lash Idol. Because the eyeliner is so thick, I feel like I could benefit from falsies, but I really don't want to put those on right now. So I'm not going to, but I just wanted to show you how to apply liquid liner. Hopefully this is helpful. So if you've done your base makeup first, you'll take the concealer brush like I showed you. If you haven't done your base first, then you will use a Q-tip like this, where it's like pointed, and some micellar water. And then you can clean it up like that. But since I had already done like my foundation and my blush and my bronzer, I used the concealer instead. So I just want to give you like a couple options on like how to clean that up. I tried to go in like a little bit heavy with the mascara because we did such a heavy wing, but I just wanted to give you an idea of how to do liquid liner. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to cover. Oh, also one thing you can do is you can tightline your upper lash line with any pencil of your choice. I'm using Victoria Beckham Satin Conjure Liner in the shade Surfside. It's like a teal. I just decided to go with this randomly because it was the first thing I pulled out. But that just kind of gives like a thicker appearance to your lashes. Now I messed up my lashes. So what you can do is take a clean spoolie and just fix up your mascara. Because sometimes when you go in with and you tightline, it kind of moves the mascara around if you don't wait till it dries like I did. So I just use like a clean spoolie and that takes care of it. So there we go. Like this video if you found it helpful. Leave a comment. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.